Good evening, Castlers. Ella Defo 7 here to bring you Tournament of Champions action. So let's get into it. This was a heavily anticipated matchup between Kelbo 2385 and three-time LC champ Krispy Kreme donut loving Rockdorne. And may I say I've had Krispy Kreme donuts before. I have not tasted them recently, but I remember thinking to myself, these donuts blow Dunkin' Donuts out of the water. But I digress. This was a heavily anticipated two-game series because in their last matchup, there was a bit of controversy with the victory going to Kelba 2385 via timeout. Brock Dorn commented that the reason he timed out on the game was that his Wi-Fi was acting up, plus he was too busy having fun on his vacation. However, he was seen making moves against other players in the tournament. The common consensus was that he did not want to admit to a losing position and inevitable resignation and or checkmate that was coming his way, so he simply timed out. The engine confirmed it was a losing position. LC players looked at the position and deemed Rockdorn's position losing, but Rockdorn still wouldn't admit to it. Kelbell sent a video challenging Rockdorn to play it out, but Rockdorn said he wanted to move on, which brings us to this long-awaited rematch. Rockdorn with the white pieces starts out with E5. Kelbell with the black pieces counters with C5, the Sicilian defense controlling the D4 square. Bishop c4 by Rockdorne, the Bowdler attack, aiming at the f7 pawn and controlling the d5 square. d6 from black, a3 from white, knight f6, d3, h3, bishop g7 from Kelbell, giving her bishop scope on the long h8 to a1 diagonal. Rockdorne responds with knight f3, d5 from Kelly, looking to kick the bishop away. Rockdorne takes the pawn with his e-pawn. Knight takes d5 from black, equal trade. Rockdorne brings his king to safety by castling. Ditto for Kelbell. Rook e1 from white. b6. Bishop g5 from Rockdorne is a blunder because it hangs the pawn on b2. Better line, and it's a hard move to find, would have been rook takes bishop on e6. F takes e6, knight g6, queen d7, queen e1, rook f6. And yeah, down a rook, but you've doubled the pawns and you can have ideas. Oh, and the knight c3, I'm sorry. You can have ideas of knight c3, then you probably have knight a6, knight takes e6, rook takes, queen takes e6 with the check, queen takes e6, and then you have this bishop takes e5, pinning the queen, pinning and winning the queen. The eval bar would give you the advantage, but that's neither here nor there. Bishop g5. And next move is takes b2. Rook a2 threatening the bishop. Bishop c3 is a blunder. She should have brought the bishop to safety on the g7 square. I get it. She tried to get greedy and threaten more material. Threaten rook here. However, rook e2 is a missed win. The engine thought Rockdorne was being passive. Rook takes e6 would have been winning. 7, rook e1, knight c6, queen c1, a6. You see the eval bar at 4.3. 2, rook e2. Bishop g7 is eventually played by Kelbell. Queen e1 from the rock. Kelly plays knight c3, and that's a blunder because it leads to the brilliant move. Rook takes e6. Rock spots it. 6. Queen takes e6. Check. King h8. Bishop takes d5. And Rockdorne goes up in the exchange. Queen b6, good move. From protecting a knight on c6 as it was attacked twice. Rockdorne looks to bring his queenside rook into the game with knight b d2. Bishop f6. Bishop h6. Rock attacking the rook on f8. And blocks the attack. Bishop takes g7 check. King g7 is forced. Bishop takes c7. Great move from the animal because it removes the knight that was defending the pawn on e7, so he'll win that pawn after the exchange. Queen takes e6 from black, and then Rock takes the pawn. Well done. Well done, Rock. King h8 by Kelbel. King h8 by Kelbel is a mistake because it seals her fate with a forced mate in 5 moves. The better move, rook f7. Queen takes f7, king takes f7, knight e5, king e6, knight takes c6, b takes c6. This is still winning for Rockdorne, but it's not a forced mate. So after king h8, e5 creates a checkmate threat on h7, as you can see. Queen c7 from Kelly, looking to stop the threat, and then queen takes e7 from Rock, and Kelly capitulated after that, as it's a forced mate in 2 moves. Rook f7, queen takes f7, rook f8, and queen takes f8 check. So Rockdorne gets his revenge on Kelbel 2385 and quiets the naysayers for now. I really have to give credit to Rockdorne in this game. He knew he had to win this match against Kelbel 2385 or he would be excoriated by the press, chess fans around the Let's Castle community, and his workplace. Rockdorne showed he has ice water pumping through those veins as he came up victorious. However, there is still a second game to be played from these two in this tournament, and I'll have that for you tomorrow. This is LFO7 saying stay tuned and see you soon.